Hey guys, welcome to the 90th C# tutorial that I'm making for the new Boston. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to use the ListView Control. So all you're going to need for this tutorial is basically all this, what I have right here, just a text box for the full name, one for their age, one for their email address, and then a button so we can add this person into a list view. And then we're going to need a ListView Control, so just go over the toolbox and drag a list view over. I'm just going to resize it accordingly so it fits this a lot nicer. Alright, so basically what a list view does is it basically allows you to sort data. What we're going to be using it for today is we're going to be making a table. So the first step in doing that is clicking this little triangle right here and then going down to Edit Columns. So we're going to have 3 columns. We're going to have one for the person's name. So we're just going to call the name of this, or just set the text of it to full name. The next one will say age, and the final one will be email address. I'm just going to click OK, and right away you cannot see them, and that's because the view is on large icon. We're going to want to change that to details, so we'll now be able to see a table. You can just resize these columns by clicking right here on the little divider and dragging. I'm going to make the full name about that. The age is probably good, and I'll just make the email address the rest of it. First thing that you're probably going to want to do is go down here and set grid lines to true so that you'll be able to see grid lines in your list view. I just think that makes it look a lot nicer. You can also set full row select to true, and if you don't have this on, when you select an item in the list view, it will only highlight the text in the first column and not the rest of them. But if you set this to true, it will highlight across the entire row, and I think that looks a lot nicer. And also, you're probably going to want to select or set multi-line or multi-select to false so that you cannot select multiple items. Now we're actually going to get into adding items to the list view. So we're just going to go ahead and double click on this Add Person button right here. Alright, so the first step is creating a new list view item. So we're going to type out list view item. I'll call it LVI for list view item, and set it equal to a new list view item. And what we're going to pass through the constructor right here is basically what we want the text to be in this first column. And we're going to want that text to be whatever the full name that the user puts in this text box. So we'll do textbox1.text right here. Textbox1.text. Alright, and then we're going to do lvi.subitems.add. And basically, we'll do these for all of the other columns. So if we want age, that's the next column in line. So we're going to do the age. So we're going to do this text box right here, which is textbox2. So we're going to do textbox2.text. And then we're going to do sub-items again for the email, since the email is the last. And yes, you do have to do these in order. So the one that we pass through the constructor right here will be for the first column. And all the rest, the sub-item ones, will go in order of these. So since the next one is age, this one will be for age, and the next sub-item that we add will be for the email address. So now we're just going to do lvi.subitems.add. Then we're going to add the textbox3.text because that's where the user will input the email address. And basically right here we've just created a new list view item. We haven't actually added it to the list view. So in order to add it to the list view, we're going to do ListView1.items. Then we're going to use the add method to add this new item that we created to the list view. And also, once we're all done here, we're just going to set all these text boxes text equal to an empty string. So we're just going to do textbox1.text equals nothing, textbox2.text equals nothing, and textbox3.text equals nothing. Alright, so now when we debug here, when we type in a client's name, I'll just type in Adam, I'll just type in Smith, I guess, for the last name. The age, I'll just put my age, and the email address, I'll just put my email address. So now when we click Add Person, we should see it appear in here, and it should clear all these text boxes. Yep, jump down here and it's now displayed in the table. You can add another one. If you wanted to add another one, let's do like John Doe, who is 24, and the email address is jdoe@gmail.com. Add. Yep, it adds that person as well. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we're going to get into more things in the list view. So, see you guys.